protests and rallies, they don't mean anything to me. So go ahead and exercise your First Amendment rights. It's not going to change the facts of the case.
The situation at the southern border remains one of the most pressing and divisive issues facing the United States. Over the past few years, record-breaking numbers of illegal crossings overwhelmed U.S. Border Patrol, especially under the Biden administration. In some of the most intense periods, daily apprehensions exceeded 10,000 individuals. Agents couldn't keep up. Resources were stretched thin. Processing facilities were flooded. In Eagle Pass, Texas, it wasn't uncommon to see large groups of single adult men waiting for processing without any security checks or background verifications. No one knew exactly who was crossing or why. But now, the numbers have shifted dramatically. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, March saw just over 7,000 illegal crossings for the entire month. That's the lowest monthly total in modern history. Behind this sharp turnaround is former President Donald Trump's immigration team, including Tom Homan, who was reappointed as a key figure overseeing enforcement. According to Homan, the drop isn't by chance. He credits it to decisive leadership and enforcement-first policies. During Biden's tenure, the number of daily Gotaways, individuals who crossed without being apprehended, averaged 1,800 a day. Now, that figure has dropped to just 51. The contrast is stark. During the Biden years, millions entered through catch and release, often without full vetting. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas had assured the public that migrants were properly screened. But reports and investigations revealed cases where individuals with serious criminal records were allowed into the country. Homan doesn't hold back when addressing the hypocrisy. There's growing scrutiny now over the vetting of deported individuals, but little concern was shown when border agents were overwhelmed and migrants were being released en masse. He raises tough questions. Where was the outrage when fentanyl poured across the border, killing record numbers of Americans? Where was the media focus when human trafficking, especially involving women and children, surged? Beyond border security, Homan is also dealing with personal fallout. A recent immigration enforcement operation tied to child predator arrests sparked protests outside his home in New York. Protesters posted the location online, prompting criminal cartels to take notice. State police have since been deployed around his property. He says none of it will influence operational decisions. Investigations, not protests, determine outcomes. On the enforcement front, ICE is seeing a renewed push. Under Acting Director Todd Lyons, arrests of criminal aliens have already outpaced those made in a full year under the previous administration. Still, Homan says more is needed. Over 600,000 convicted criminals remain at large across the U.S., and teams are being mobilized to go after them. Another effort involves a self-deportation initiative via a mobile app. Migrants are encouraged to leave voluntarily and preserve their chance of legally re-entering later as students, tourists, or workers. So far, uptake has been slow, with just 2,500 registrants in the first 3 weeks. Officials plan to ramp up messaging in dozens of languages to reach broader audiences. The message is clear. Leave on your own terms now, or face permanent bars from legal re-entry. The strategy is aggressive, the policy is unapologetic, and the message to illegal immigrants is blunt: go home now, or face consequences that will follow you for life. The administration is pushing hard to reverse years of unchecked migration. According to Tom Homan, it's already working.